Likely they are the two teams that come through and qualify for the quarter-finals here at the Thomas Cup 2014. So lots more to look forward to from the Siri Fort Sports Complex, but from Jim and myself, Richard, bye-bye for now.
Yes, I'd love a quick rehearsal, please. Yep. The Thomas and Uber Cups, the oldest and most prestigious team competitions in the world of badminton. It's day 2 of competition. Yesterday, the might of China swept aside Russia 5-love. There was a thrilling match between Thailand, the number 3 seed, scraping through 3-2 in the end against Hong Kong. And of course the host nation, India, in the Uber Cup, the women's team competition, came through 4-1 in their match as well. Yes, as I say, it is the afternoon session. It's New Delhi, the hosts. It's the Siri Fort Sports Complex here in Delhi that's hosting the 28th staging of the Thomas Cup and the 25th time that the Uber Cup has been contested. We're going to concentrate on Uber Cup this afternoon, and it's the first match from this group. This Group Z encounter. It's Denmark, 3 times beaten finalists at the Uber Cup, up against Malaysia. Well, the Danish women incredibly strong as far as doubles is concerned. Their women's singles players have an average age of under 19. Women's doubles, of course, pairs who are either in or have been in the top 10 in the world rankings. So a mixture of youth and experience. As far as Malaysia are concerned, well, they are making their 10th appearance here at the Uber Cup. 3 times they've reached the quarter-final, but never progressed beyond that stage. This match against Denmark, absolutely crucial as far as this group is concerned. There's the lineup. We're starting with 2 singles. This is a different lineup from the preferred order of play, and that is because... Why is that because? Who's playing twice? Okay, thanks for that.
Hello? Oh, I'm on.
The Thomas and Uber Cups, the oldest and most prestigious team competitions in the world of badminton. Day 2 today here in Delhi. Day 1 yesterday saw the might of China sweep aside Russia. My goodness me, Thailand had a struggle. 3-2 their victory in the Uber Cup against Hong Kong. India safely won their opening encounter against Canada. Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to the Siri Fort Sports Complex here in Delhi. The Thomas and Uber Cup, the World Team Championships for men and women. As I say, it is the oldest and most prestigious competition, team competition in the world. Well, we're concentrating on Uber Cup this afternoon and the first appearance of both Denmark and Malaysia. This is a Group Z encounter. Denmark, of course, have 3 times been beaten finalists in the Uber Cup, and they've come with a team that mixes the experience with youth. Doubles pairs, very experienced, very highly ranked. The singles players, the squad of 4 singles players, have an average age of under 19. What a wonderful blend of youth and experience. As far as Malaysia are concerned, well, they're making their 10th appearance at the Uber Cup finals, never beyond the quarter-final stage. 3 times they've reached the quarter-final. Last time, of course, when they hosted the event back in 2010. Well, the match this afternoon is the standard order of play, and we're starting with the first women's singles and the European champions for Denmark in the first doubles. They're currently number 3 in the world. Pedersen and Ruta Juhl, they have been as high as 2. Anthea Madsen, what an exciting time she's had recently. Silver medalist from the recent European Championships. Then the second doubles. And then, as usual, we end up with the third singles player. So a tall order as far as Malaysia is concerned, but as I was talking yesterday with my colleague Morten Frost, who spent some time coaching in Malaysia, Malaysia have come on in leaps and bounds. There was a day, of course, when Malaysia were very, very strong only in the men's discipline, but they have improved considerably, and part of that, in large part, is due to the man sitting next to me, Morten Frost.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, well, there's the Danes. There's the youngster, 16 years of age. She's the 4th singles player there. You can see in the team tracksuit. Blickfeld, she's actually the youngest ever national champion. 16 years of age, won the senior championships, but leading out for Denmark is the 20-year-old Lena Kiersfeldt, born in Aarhus, which I believe is where Morten Frost lives at the moment. Do you coach her at all?
For the past 10 years.
So just a little.
Just a little.
We're going to get a bit of an insight into her.
Surely.
Well, her opponent is Thi Jing Yi, the 23-year-old from Penang. So the 2 players, well, they will know the importance of this overall tie. They will know the importance of getting their team off to a winning start.
Toss up a coin. Malaysia blue. Denmark red. Okay.
So our umpire, his first duty,
Red.
the toss of the coin.
Receive.
Oh,
Feature is
my
a
goodness
receive.
me.
You service and the feature and judge.
Well, the first thing I've got to ask you, Morten, is why on earth would Lena Kiersfeldt choose to receive? Didn't choose to serve, didn't choose which end to start.
Yeah, but I'm sure she wants to be on the good side in the first set, what she considers to be the good side, and get a good start.
But her opponent has chosen the end.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get it then because
Yeah.
I was...
Yes, no,
Sorry.
sorry, I didn't explain properly. That was my fault.
No.
Lena won the toss. It was her choice, and she said, I'll receive. Now, I find that
Okay.
extraordinary. But
That's
anyway,
extraordinary, yes.
she is an extraordinary player.
She got her ways, I can tell you.
Yeah. 20 years of age, as I say, current world ranking of 45. She has been as high as 39. She's played 5 tournaments so far this year. She won the Finnish International and was beaten finalist at the Swedish International as well. Well, she's a player, and I'm sure we'll hear her an awful lot more about this as the match progresses, who has played and excelled in all 3 disciplines. European Junior Champion in 2011 in mixed doubles, bronze medalist at the World Junior Championship in women's doubles, and a silver medalist at the European Junior Championships in women's singles. Now, if that's not a complete player, I don't know what is. So here her opponent, T Jing Yi from Penang, turned 23 a couple of months ago. Not the tallest of athletes, 163. And in November last year, she resigned from BAM, Badminton Association of Malaysia, and then was reinstated just a few weeks later. I wonder if you can give us the inside scoop about that, Morten. I'm not quite sure.
Not. I do not know anything about that story. I should have known, perhaps, but nobody told me.
Well, she's down in the world ranking, just 1 place, down to 50 this week, has been as high as 40. This year, she, like her opponent, has already had a tournament victory. One in Iran, beats her teammate Yang Li Liang, who we will be seeing a little later on this afternoon. So she's one of these players, like so many Malaysians, fights so hard on courts, chases everything down, but she's up against a tall, elegant athlete and a player who, in my opinion, has so much potential. Lina Kiersveld. 3 career titles already. So our umpire from Japan, our service judge from
Players
Ireland,
ready to play.
and Carol Iariel. And yes, I believe I have pronounced that correctly. She's given me coaching lessons because it's nothing, you pronounce it nothing like the way it's spelt.
I have no chance on that one. No chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Malaysia, represented by T Jing Yi, and on my left, Denmark, represented by Lina Kiersveld. Malaysia to serve, love all, play.
Oh, that's a lovely start by T Jing Yi. Lovely angle.
Service over.
That's a good start.
1-0.
Again for Lina Kiersveld. Good smash, court smash here. So I think both players are trying to find their bearings and settle into the match. It's always difficult to start and
Service over.
get the team onto a good start. So a lot of responsibility is on the 2 players' shoulders here. That's going out.
3-1.
Well, she looks a little nervous at the moment, Lena Kiersfeldt.
Yeah, lots of responsibility on her shoulders.
This is a good rally.
Five, one.
Well, perhaps not the start that Denmark would have wanted.
I think it's one of these players. It's very difficult for Lena, as what we just discussed before. I've been coaching her for the past 10 years, and playing players like Ying Yi, who is so safe and steady in her shots and covering the courts very well. It's very difficult players for Lena to play, because she's taking a lot of chances and she really wants to go in and rattle the opponent, and it's so difficult with these players who are standing well on the court. So it's for Lena now to find a way through with her good attacking shots.
Oh dear, that was a missed opportunity. We touched on this yesterday though, didn't we, Morten? Well, didn't
Service over. 2-7.
give Ying much pace to work off there.
That's a good shot, really good shot. And it's obviously important for the Dane to close the gap here, catching up a bit. 3-7, possibly another 2 points will help a tremendous lot. But I think, Jill, you were right in what you said, that Ying Yi is possibly the more experienced player, being 23 years of age, been around for more tournaments, and Lena is playing her first really big occasion here, starting playing first singles for the country. So obviously she's tense and nervous, there's no doubt about it.
She of course did lead Denmark to the European Women's Team Championship, beating Russia in the final in Basel earlier this year. And I have to say, I was so impressed with the Danish youngsters, because in fact they played the first 3 singles first, because the Russians were doubling up and playing singles and doubles, so it was all over after the youngsters had played, and the experienced doubles players didn't even need to take the court.
They didn't get the chance, and they were waiting in the wings and never got the chance to play. But you know, I think that was an extraordinary good result for Denmark, because these young girls playing the singles, you know, if you look on paper and you saw the matches, you say, okay, we can lose all 3 singles. And they actually won all 3 singles in all the matches, which was extraordinary. That was really something for Denmark.
Service over. 4-10.
Yeah, that's very nicely done.
It is very well disguised. Got good wrist action there. Good deception.
Well, Morten, during that start of that opening game, I was about to ask you and talk to you about what we had discussed yesterday, and I'll just see if you can hear what Coach was saying. No,
there's no chance.
Yes.
Hot 1, 20 seconds.
So just picking up on that point, I was going to make a little earlier when we seem to have a bit of a technical problem.
Yes.
And ask you about the fact, you know, we talked yesterday when you have a young player, as indeed we've got with Lena Kiersfeld, that's hugely talented. They've got a lot of shots, but they haven't got the consistency yet with the shots. But from your perspective as a coach, you encourage the use of the skills because the consistency will come in time.
I do encourage that. You know, the more shots they have in the toolbox, as I usually say, the better.
Yeah.
And you must never hold back on it, and because you know it's a way of developing your game. And I think Lena, now we saw one of her weaknesses is she's got to get used to the deception of the Asian players, because she's not really played them that often, and she really got to get used to that first. That will take a few years, honestly.
Well, former Danish number one, Tina Bown, I think she won her first major Super Series event when you were coaching her in Japan. 2007, was it?
Yeah, something like that.
And I think she was 27 or something like that at the time.
Even more.
Even more, 28 maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, well, there you go. Don't have to be. Oh, we're going to have a challenge. Yeah, that is definitely worth a challenge. I thought that was in. The line judge called it out.
So let's see.
So, yeah, indeed. Let's see. Oh, difficult to tell from there. We've got cameras looking straight down the line. Oh, it was out. Oh, wide. Oh my goodness, proverbial whisker.
Play.
Isn't that fantastic? Wonders of technology. Beautiful.
Service over. 13-7.
Now, I do actually have a theory, Morten, about teaching E, because, of course, after former Malaysian number one, Wong Mu Chu, after her marriage to Lee Chong Wei and having a baby, and the next up-and-coming player seemed to be Sonia Chia, younger sister of Lydia.
Yeah, Sonia.
And very sadly, Sonia Chia ruptured an Achilles tendon in training last summer. And I think that because Malaysia were then lacking a top singles player, of course T Jin Yi perhaps didn't get the trips and the selections while Sonia was fighting fit. And then of course with her out injured, Malaysia really needed T Jin Yi back in the squad, and perhaps that's what happened. That's my theory anyway.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
But I'm delighted to see her back.
I've seen her play some really good matches, and she is a hard fighter, as she said earlier today, and she will stay in and she will stick to her guns all the way and make it so difficult for Lena to get in on this match.
Yeah.
But what I'm really looking at is I hope that Lena is learning something from this, because obviously when you're younger you have a more fierce temperament, and Lena is having a strong temperament. She's you know, she could get very upset and suddenly she's sort of losing the plot in the match, and that I like to see. That, you know, she's getting more mature, she's handling the pressure better, she's working with what she's got, and really learning the tricks of the trade.
Yeah.
So so for me it's much more, I'm looking at her and say, okay, how is she coping? She's not getting her way. Obviously it's a very difficult match for her. What is the body language like? Can she cope?
Yeah, interesting.
16-9.
And already now she's doing a lot better than I normally see, so I'm very pleased.
Oh yeah, it's down the line. Very nice.
Service over. 10-16.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing to me, Morton, when, you know, I think back a few years, and certainly, dare I say it, to our era of badminton. And looking how the women play now, look at that. You can see how they really force the opponent to the back of the court. Then there's obviously an attacking shot you can see to the mid-court area.
Yes.
And most of all, the amount of net play, how important the net play has become in women's singles. In my day, women wouldn't have taken each other on at the net as they did in that last round.
No, they have total panic when they came to play at the net. So.
Yes, it was just lift.
But that's a way of developing the game, and as you say, it's happening now a lot more than what it used to, which is nice. It's getting closer to men's singles.
Very much so.
Yes.
And also, you know, I look at somebody like T Jing-yi, and obviously she doesn't have the physical strength of male players. That's a biological fact. I mean, you can't alter that. But the way that her style of play, there's little jumps at the back of the court, little jumps to get it extra height, to be able to create the angles. The whole game, women's singles, is changing.
It is, and you see, as you say, a lot more jump smashes and more attacking shots and all that, so it's definitely changing.
Yeah.
17,
Very,
12.
very exciting times. It's one of those shots that,
18, 12.
well, goes down as an unforced error, but if it had been 6 inches inside the court, it would have been a winner. 2 unforced errors on returns of serve.
Yeah.
That's the lack of experience.
Yes, and that's unfortunately what we see from Lina now and again, is that she's you know, pushing her shots a little bit too much. She wants to play these really, I wouldn't say straight winners, but apply so much pressure from the beginning of a rally that, you know, she's pushing her shots a little bit too much, and that's where all these unforced errors are coming in.
Yeah.
But the mental aspect is really getting a lot better. I think she's standing her ground, she's working, trying to catch up, not getting upset, which is really nice to see.
That was the right idea. Just overdoing it, pushing it long with that back line. And with that error
14.
comes 6 game point opportunities for Malaysia. Yeah, nicely played by T Jing-yi.
Won by Malaysia. 21-14.
21-14 confirms our umpire. Just 16 minutes for game number 1. And the Malaysian looking very good indeed. Zua.
Yeah, he's been around coaching Denmark for a number of years now. I don't know actually how many, but I would guess, what, 6 years?
I think maybe even longer.
Yeah.
He's always very, very nice gentleman to me. Always comes and says hello.
Oh yes, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
And he's very dedicated to the game and you know, his job. He's very dedicated.
Yeah. Also like the way in Denmark you have a coach development scheme and bring on young coaches, and I think
Lars was part of that.
Yeah.
He was.
And then you were national junior coach.
Yes, I was.
And I think now the youngsters here in Delhi are
Hot one,
those
20
youngsters
seconds.
that you took on
Hot
board
one,
and helped
20
develop, and
seconds.
now it's coming to the best players in Denmark. The whole development process is coming to fruition.
Yeah, it's a long story, but you know, when I was the national junior coach, we were really struggling on ladies singles, women's singles, and the players that we could pick for the World Juniors.
Second game.
Well, on the
Bravo.
opposing bench, the Malaysian coaches there on tackling
Thanking her.
and thanking her. So obviously you know Lena Kiersfeldt very well indeed.
Yeah.
And if you had been the coach in that 2-minute timeout, what would you have said?
She's got two options. She can either go for broke, and that means apply the maximum pressure she can from the very first shot of every rally and see if she can unsettle the situation. Or she has to play more patiently and wait for her chances and be fit and strong and keep it in enough to stay in the rallies and wait for her chances. So I think she's got these two options. Knowing Lena, I think she will go for the first.
Yeah. The pressure from the onset of the rally.
First shot.
Yeah. Oh,
That was good.
defence.
Yeah, that was really good.
That's the
That's
doubles.
ounces well out.
That's the doubles play that enabled her to do that. No wonder the coaches are happy with that.
One.
Yeah, very good defensive shot there.
Long term, singles, doubles or mixed doubles? Where do you think her real potential lies?
Mixed.
Really?
She's an awesome mixed player.
Service over.
She is.
2.
But I think she will become a doubles player as such, and will be playing doubles and mixed. But I think her really great potential is in mixed doubles.
But you'll encourage the singles for a good...
For as long as we can to
Yeah,
keep her,
yeah.
you know, fit and train all the things that she needs to train in terms of badminton.
Yeah.
When she plays singles is helping a lot.
3.
So
2.
I'm a great believer in that as well, Morten. You know, the complete development of a player. I know that some nations choose to specialise their youngsters in the doubles at an early age, and yes, at the very elite level of world badminton you have to specialise. Basically nobody plays singles and doubles anymore and is
3.
right at the top of the sport. So you will at one stage have to specialise.
Yeah.
But the full development of the player as a badminton player, I think the encouragement of all three disciplines is wonderful.
It is, and what she's playing obviously a lot of doubles back home, but when she's playing international tournaments at the moment, she's only playing singles because that's the category we're pushing at the moment.
4.
But as
3.
you were asking, what do you think will happen in the future? I think 2, 3, 4 years down the line, she will sort of be edging into doubles.
Fascinating. There's that nice net play again.
Yeah, good play, but I also think that
3.
Yingyi was doing really well to stay in this rally. She was playing her patient game, waiting for the opportunity. She didn't get it, but I think she played the rally to her advantage anyway, because she kept Lena on the court and kept her working for quite a while in that rally.
That's a nice shot from the Malaysian.
Service over. 4. 5.
looking at that, as though they're moving each other to the back and coming forward. Wonder about the length of shot on some of those. That was good length, no doubt about that. Look at the movement of Ti Jing-yi in that rally, showing her athletic qualities. Just long. Yeah.
Service over. 5, 6.
Well, I think that Lena is really gaining an advantage at the net play now. She's really winning quite a lot up there. So if she can draw Yingyi into that net exchange, I think she could be pretty good. And that was a tempting shot.
Yeah.
That was a tempting shot. You know, you push me, I push back. Yeah. She's so good in doubles.
Service over. 6, 8.
Yes, the disguise from the net, having played so many net shots, then the little hold and flick, having the desired effect. Opens up the court.
Service over. 7, 9. Service fault called.
Oh, service fault called. Racket
Service
not
over.
facing in a downward direction.
10, 7.
Oh, there's the adventurous
Service
style
over.
once again.
Yeah.
8,
She
10.
can't help it. She saw this fraction of an opportunity, and you know she went for it.
Do you know what flashed through my mind right there, Morton? The
Knee.
way, no, the way she played that shot, Tina Bound.
Yeah, she's doing a jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Service over. 11, 8.
Well, she's got to watch out for her knee. That's sometimes, you
Yeah.
know, I'm scared that, you know, when
Yeah.
they're doing these jumps, they have to be strong enough.
Yes. Tell me about it, Morton.
Yep.
In fact,
Yeah.
it was in the Uber Cup finals of 2000, not even 2000, 1984. I really am that age.
Yeah.
My knee went again.
Yeah, you did that.
Mm.
Yeah, you got to watch out. But it's a good comeback by Lena Kersfeldt, and I think she has played better in this first half
Hot 1.
of the
20
second game.
seconds. Hot 1. 20 seconds.
My goodness me.
Thank you. 11, 8. Play.
Well, with the 3-point advantage. Well, right at the start of the match, you were saying in the early stages that you were already impressed with her mental attitude. And having lost an opening game,
Service
to then
over.
get herself
9,
together and
11.
be in the lead in the second game, it's impressive.
It shows a lot of character, which I obviously like a lot. I've seen her so many times throw the toys out of the cot.
Yeah.
and, you know, giving up
10,
on occasions
11.
and, you know, being so upset. But that's just part of growing up, and I think, you know, she's maturing very well, playing good badminton. That's in.
Oh, that's nice. Super play from Ti Jing-yi.
11 all.
I remember back in 2011, Ti Jing-yi winning her first title, the Vietnam International Challenge, and I really got very excited about her as a player, and I thought, yes, here's this real youngster about to break through, but somehow didn't carry that momentum forward enough.
Compared to the Chinese players as we see on the circuit, I think she's lacking some pace.
Pace of movement?
Yes.
Or pace of shot? Movement.
Movement.
Yeah.
Twelve, 11.
So that's 4 points in a row.
Yeah, all 4 points since the mid-game interval. Oh, super.
13, 11.
Well, all credit to the Malaysian.
Yeah, she's played some good rallies here.
Yeah.
Smash on the line, that deceptive shot there as well. She plays some good rallies.
5 straight points now.
Fourteen, 11.
This is where Kiersfeld has got to keep her mental discipline right now. Easier said than done, of course.
Yeah.
Service over. 12, 14.
Yeah, but never give up. It's only 12-14. There's
Yeah.
still plenty of badminton to be played.
Oh,
Good block.
yeah.
14 all.
That's where the doubles play in practice helps, that ability just to defend off the body and just guide the shuttle. Yeah, nicely done. Oh, there's going to be another challenge here. It's called in.
Challenge. Sideline. Court in.
What did you think?
I think it's out. But maybe I'm a little bit too tough on the lines, I don't know.
Yeah, it was mighty close. Let's have a look at that.
Challenge successful.
Yeah, it was out.
No challenge remains.
Oh, it was in.
It was in.
14.
Yeah, it was in.
Play.
So close, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going up.
Oh, we've got a double challenge.
Sideline. Court in.
Yeah, Lean is challenging that one.
Yeah.
I think rightly so. But it's
Ooh.
in. It's in. It's in.
Well, I wait for the judgment of Hawkeye. I haven't got any bottle.
Crystal ball.
I'm no good on the betting, am I?
Neither am I. Neither am I.
Now, Hawkeye, what do you say? It's in.
Yeah.
Challenge
Well, I
unsuccessful.
think we said yesterday, Morton,
One
how
challenge
difficult the line
remains.
judges' job
Service
is,
over.
and
15.
they
all.
are right
They've
the
got it right.
majority of the time.
They are. They do a fantastic job.
They do, honestly. That's long. Now this is obviously a crucial
16,
phase of the game and the
15.
match. Just wide.
Yes, just wide. That's bad luck because I think that's actually.
Oh, I don't think the line judge has actually made a call. Oh, well, he's all of a sudden called it in, but I don't think she's got any challenges here.
I don't think she's got any left.
No challenges left. That is, well, I think the line judge, we've been singing their praises. There you are. It's the curse of the commentator at work again.
It happens. It happens all the time.
I thought that wasn't even close. I
No.
thought it was clearly out.
It was.
Dear, dear me.
But I think there was a change in the way of Lena's game. It was more patiently. She was trying to play the rally, which I thought was quite nice seeing that in such a crucial stage in the match.
Yes.
But look at that one. That is an awesome, absolutely awesome defense.
Service over. 17.
Her
all.
whole body language suggested that she was going to push it deep. And just delicate little block over the net. That's good deception. Good thought process too.
One of her favourite shots.
All. 18. 17.
Yes.
Service
Movement of Tijing Yi there.
18.
Absolutely superb
all.
to get behind the shot from deep in her forehand corner.
Yeah,
Look at that.
yeah, good jump. Very
Super.
good jump. But interesting, again, obviously I know Lena's game very well, but she has not really, in this match, been tested on her forehand defence. And this time she was, and she missed it. If you notice, when she makes these nice blocks as this one, it's always on the backhand side.
Service over. 19. 18.
Well, she knew it had to be tight, otherwise it was going to be pounced upon. And that fear forced her into error. Oh, it's just missed. Yeah,
Service over.
goodness me, she knows.
19. all.
She's composing herself now.
Yeah, look at the disappointment. All. Oh, that's well long.
20.
Livid with
Match
herself.
point. 19.
Needs to regroup fairly quickly because it is a match point opportunity for Malaysia. Oh, 20 all.
Service over.
Well, they're both nervous. That's very,
20
very understandable.
all.
Yeah, but you know, the shuttle was changed, and Ying Yi was serving, and Lena played it way out of the baseline, because the new shuttle is a fast shuttle. And she's got to watch out. As soon as it's been played a little bit, it's slowing down, and you can control it better. And now we're into all the doubles.
Flat fast exchanges.
But good, very good pressure. Very good pressure by Yingyi.
20.
And that good play gives Malaysia a second match point opportunity in this first singles. It's gone long. Second time of asking. 21-14. 22-20.
Match won by Malaysia. 21-14. 22-20.
38 minutes. And T Jing-yi has got Malaysia off to the perfect start. Some wonderful defensive play, but her movement around the court, she's such a good natural athlete and such a fighter on court as well. And really that little phase of 6 straight points after the mid-game interval of game number 2, I felt that's where the match changed momentum.
That's where it tipped.
Yeah. So there, confirmation of the score, 21-14, 22-20 in 38 minutes.
To watch. Good balance, good control by Yingyi. That was early on in the match. Good cross court. Very nice slice across. In my opinion, I think you know, I was in Malaysia not many years ago with Lena when she was some younger, and you know, she got thrashed every single day by the Malaysian players, and I think, you know, she's definitely catching up.
Yeah,
Good match.
it was a good match.
It was nice to see. We saw the jumping smash we talked about earlier. Very fine example. There's the match point.
Well, I'm sure Malaysia will be absolutely delighted with the start that's been made in the form of T Jing-yi. Played very well indeed. So that, of course, means that Malaysia, 1 love up in the overall tie, this Group Z match. Denmark, Malaysia, Germany and Japan in Group Z. So with a 1-love lead after the first match, Malaysia, well, it's the turn of the first women's doubles. And given the fact that Christina Persson and Camilla Rutejul of Denmark are former world number 2s, current world number 3s, current European champions. Well, one has to regard them as favourites for the women's doubles, which means that we could be in for a really thrilling encounter between Denmark and Malaysia. Denmark's doubles players vastly experienced in world terms. In fact, they played against each other in the final of the European Championships, the women's doubles pairs from Denmark, and done that for the last 2 European Championships. But both pairs arriving onto court, and both pairs consist of a left and right-handed player. Vivian K-Moon-Hu and Woon Ki-wei for Malaysia. My goodness me. Vivian Hu, both knees heavily strapped. So too, Woon Ki-wei.
Welcome.